Some truths are stranger than fiction. Did you know that the silhouette on the NBA logo is of Hall of Fame Los Angeles Laker Jerry West? Maybe you didn't need to know that, but there are money rules you should know that the rich don't want you to. Number 10. The rule of time. Ask any rich person, and they will tell you that time is their most valuable asset. But the truth is, there will always be more things to do than you have time for. And the secret the rich people will not tell you is that learning time management is the greatest skill you can acquire, because it can help you balance between achieving your goals and spending enough of it with your loved ones. While chasing success is an ultimate goal that we all strive to achieve, what is success if you can't celebrate it with those that you love? For example, you've climbed the corporate ladder and are earning double your salary. But there's one caveat. You're putting twice as many hours as you were before. This means that your significant other hardly ever sees you, you're never home on time to tuck your kids in, and you're always absent from all important family events. This creates friction in your home, even as your financial success thrives. Billionaires such as Warren Buffett have mastered the art of managing their time, and that's why, as much as he was chasing success all those years, his relationships thrived. He can't be a 92-year-old billionaire and not have buckets of wisdom on time management, right? If you learn to capitalize on your time, positive changes are evident in your financial and general life. As Charles Darwin said, a man who dares to waste 1 hour of time has not discovered the value of life. Number 9. The rule of investing. Ask a millionaire what makes them tick financially, and you'll hear the word investments in the first few words of their sentence. The rich know that investing is not a short-term goal and makes plans to invest in the long haul. Warren Buffett has been investing since 1951, and it's clear that it has worked for him if his net worth is anything to go by. Investing can set you up for life. For instance, investing in bonds, mutual funds, stocks, and other money markets can give you attractive returns, which, when you reinvest, your interest compounds. One rule of investing that the rich live by is investing in what they can afford to lose. The rich also know that saving money in brick-and-mortar accounts is not a great wealth accumulator, which is why they save some money for their livelihood and invest their wealth accumulation. This is one money rule that you cannot afford to overlook if you want to accumulate wealth and acquire financial freedom. For example, the value of real estate appreciates with time, and investing your money in that market can get you where you want to be financially. It can even exceed your expectations by putting you on the Forbes list of the wealthiest people. Sounds like a far-fetched dream? It's not. Number 8. The rule of protection. Let us ask you this. Why do you work? Is it because you love the office gossip too much, or because you are looking for financial independence? While we all strive to achieve our financial goals, we are faced with many diversions that can hurt our financial protection. But what does the rule of protection mean? The rule of protection means being able to identify enemies of financial success, such as spending too much money on things that add no value to your life. For example, eating out often is an enemy of financial success because restaurant food makes you reluctant to cook, and the problem is that it is expensive and can cost you thousands of dollars. Another enemy of financial protection is impulse purchases, such as an impromptu vacation or giving in to instant gratification and buying a $70,000 car to cruise around town with. The rich don't leave their finances vulnerable to attacks and do everything that they can to protect their assets and investments. For you to acquire financial protection, what you need to do is identify these enemies of financial success and squash them before they squash you to the ground. Be protective of your money, and it will protect you when you need it to. Number 7. The rule of value. The rule of value is one that the rich do not take for granted. Warren Buffett always says, price is what you pay, value is what you get. For example, when the rich want to buy something, they don't look at the price tag. They look for value, quality, service, and longevity. If what they want to buy is of good value, they don't mind paying a little extra for it. Let us ask you a question. If you go to purchase a car, what do you look for? Is it the metallic shine that will attract people from across the street, or how long it can serve you? If you pay too much attention to the things that are of no value to you, you not only waste your money, but you also waste time, which is money. You can't expect to get value if you're looking at it from a place of mediocrity and lack of financial understanding. Knowing and following the rule of value is what will separate you from mediocre thinking and money management, and catapult you to financial success. Number 6. The rule of expectation. How much money do you need to have saved for you to be happy or feel financially secure? Many people have told themselves that if they saved a certain amount of money, they would feel financially free and happy only to hit that goal, and to find out they want more. When setting goals is one of the fastest ways you can earn financial freedom, expecting too much can produce negative results instead of positive ones. For example, if you have set a goal to save a certain amount of money, that is an expectation. If you do not realize it when the time comes, you become frustrated, and it starts causing problems for you, which extends to your loved ones. For example, let's say you got a job that was paying you $60,000 a year, which was within your expectation. But as you gain experience, you realize that you deserve to be earning $70,000, but your current state has not changed. You feel discontented and undervalued, and you start looking for a job that will pay you what you feel you deserve. The $10,000 difference is what is called an expectation gap, and if you don't fill it, nothing else will matter, not even your own happiness. To be happy, the expectation gap has to go. This means that you can either look for ways to make more money to close it, or choose to live below your means and get contentment. Number 5. The rule of patience. There's an old saying that says that Rome wasn't built in a day. And while we know that you don't want to wait until you're in your old age to enjoy financial freedom, you also can't rush success. Ask any rich person and they will tell you they did not build their wealth in a year. It was an accumulation that has happened over time while they used the rule of investing and the rule of time to get where they are today. For example, Elon Musk, now one of the richest people in the world, did not begin his wealth journey in 2016. He bought his first company in the mid-1990s and has been steadily climbing the wealth ladder with his current net worth being over $220 billion. Unless you were born into a royal family, we are sure you weren't born with a silver spoon in your mouth. And some of the wealth you have amassed has been through sheer determination, patience, and some spectacularly good money management skills. The rule of patience applies when you start saving and investing your money, and watch it grow. There is no magic way to gain instant wealth unless you rob a bank, which we would not encourage you to do. Embrace the rule of patience, and you will reap the fruits. Number 4. The rule of obligation. Most of us would love to remain kids forever and not have responsibilities or a care in the world. We would eat, sleep, and then repeat without being bothered about bills, how to get food, shelter, and other responsibilities. But sadly, we all grow up, and responsibilities start creeping in. For example, you don't want to be 25, married, and still living in your parents' basement. You want to take on responsibilities, such as making money, paying your rent, taking care of your family, and more importantly, you have to take responsibility for a stable financial future. For example, having a home gives you a place to raise your family, but it also leaves you with a monthly obligation to pay your mortgage. While this is good because it's a positive debt and your house can appreciate in value over time, other forms of debt such as your credit card balances are a liability because credit card balance charges you interest, which means that instead of going forward financially, it takes you a few steps back and steals your financial flexibility. To live a financially free life, fulfill your rule of obligation by clearing your debt and investing the money to secure your financial future. Aim to clear your student loans, credit card balances, mortgage, and any other financial obligations that hinder you from reaching your financial goal. Number 3. The rule of utility. Money is an essential tool that we need to acquire basic needs and other wants. Whether you want to buy a car to make it easier for you to commute to work, or buy that necklace that accentuates your neck, money can serve you greatly. But while money can help you acquire what you need, if you find yourself creating more money issues than you're resolving, you need to rethink your financial strategy. For example, if you hardly ever take time for yourself trying to chase the dollar, you may neglect taking care of your health, which will cause your wardrobe to rebel against you, which creates more money issues than it resolves. We are not saying you should stop striving to make more money. We are saying that your money should help you resolve more issues than it's creating. Whether you are a high or low income earner, everybody faces problems. While a low-income earner is worried about paying for utilities, a rich person is worried about losing all the wealth they've taken years to create. But even as you strive to make more money, don't lose sight of the fact that money cannot solve all your problems. As the late notorious B.I.G. saying, "Mo money, mo problems." Number 2. The Rule of Frugality. Frugality is the practice of being happy with what you have and striving to create a financially secure future. If you become a spendthrift every time you get your income, you realize very quickly that you have become the servant of money, and we all know what a terrible master it is. For instance, Warren Buffett still lives in a house he bought way back in 1958, which cost him $31,500, equivalent to $250,000 presently, which is frugality at its finest. We will tell you what you won't see: rich people gallivanting in sleek $1 million cars. Most of them are as frugal as they come, and would rather spend their money in a way that is going to earn them profit. This is not to say that the rich don't buy expensive stuff. They just don't waste their money unless what they are buying is important to them. If you want to achieve financial success, the rule of frugality is a must apply in your daily life. You will see your dollars start to improve, which will give you peace and contentment. Before we get into number 1, make sure to check out the links in the description for our best recommendations to boost your savings. Number 1. The Rule of Diversification. Diversification is an investment technique characterized by lowering your financial risk by spreading money across different asset classes, and it's one of the best ways to weather market ups and downs and maintain the potential for financial growth. Diversification allows you to make money from different corners, and the rich have mastered this rule, which allows them to earn profits from all investments they make. For example, we all know putting your eggs in one basket is a recipe for disaster, and the rich guard the diversification secret with their life because they don't want you to know how they invest their money and how much they potentially make. To diversify your finances, you can invest in different portfolios such as mutual funds, stock markets, bonds, real estate, crypto, and other money markets. If you have many portfolios that are earning you compound interest, you are more likely to amass wealth sooner than if you are using a single portfolio. This will help you acquire financial freedom so you can quit your toxic job and pursue things you are passionate about. Make sure to check out the next video. You're going to get a ton of value from this one. See you there.